Alright, y'all. It's me, Sugar. I'm here, and I'm going to do 50 facts about me. My middle name is Warren. I'm actually the second. I'm not junior. I am the second. I'm actually 5'11" and a half. So if I wear I'm actually 5'11" 3/4. But if I wear any type of shoes, I will be 6 feet. And I actually like being this height. I have a sister. She has a son, so I am an uncle, and she actually is with child right now. So I'm gonna have a niece soon. So I was basically raised as an only child. And she actually did have a room in our house, but since she didn't live with us, I kind of took that room too. So growing up, I actually had 2 rooms. Born in October, so I am a Libra. I like wearing sweaters. I don't know how many sweaters I have, probably like 15. But my favorite season is autumn because it's not hot. It's very scenic with the leaves changing and everything. And my birthday's in autumn, of course. And it's cold enough for me to wear my sweaters. I actually have a birthmark under my left eye. I know it probably looks like the right eye. Wait, let me see if you can see it. You see it? My favorite color is green. My favorite number is 7. I am a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. I'm allergic to penicillin. Yeah, my grandmother was mixed. And so I'm not claiming Indian or anything like that. Even though it is recorded that we do have Indian, but I can't trace the tribe and everything like that. So I'm just not gonna claim it. I'm black, y'all. Just black. Favorite food? Mexican. I actually like grilled chicken. So if it's grilled chicken in anything, I would probably eat it. Beverage of all is papaya green tea. Whenever I go somewhere, restaurants or whatever, what I drink, sweet tea. Country boy, love sweet tea. My favorite car is the Audi A6, and my second favorite car is the Lexus 430. My favorite movie of all time is Coming to America. I don't really do movies like that. I'm not really a big movie person. Brand of chips is either the Ruffles, the cheddar cheese Ruffles, or the salt and vinegar Lay's. That's what I like. My favorite sport to watch is football. My favorite sport to play is baseball. I actually played baseball for 6-7 years. I played in high school a little bit, and I was pretty good. I played AAU as a child, but stuff happens. I can't play basketball like at all. Like I played for a team one time, it went horribly. But I did play football up until high school, and that's when I joined the marching band. I played saxophone. I took karate. I was a Boy Scout up until I think I made it to first class. They found out I couldn't swim, and that's why I ended up quitting because they wouldn't let me move on unless I learned how to swim. And I can swim. Like if you throw me out in the ocean, I won't drown. I just can't do the fancy strokes like they was teaching. When I was little, my first aspiration was to be a professional dancer. I remember being like 4 or 5, and I just loved to dance, and I wanted to be a professional dancer. Like I saw people like Gregory Hines and Savion Glover, doing the tap dance thing, and I was like, yo, that's cool, And after that, I wanted to be the president of the United States. I remember being 6 years old and drawing pictures of the White House, but my goal was to paint the White House black. Like I was very militant as a child, and I also wanted to put wheels on the White House so I could go on crusades and travel and still be at home. Forget Air Force One, forget the limos. I want to travel in my house. I actually did take dance class when I was like 8, and I was getting ready to play football and all that, and they noticed that I wasn't agile. I didn't carry myself well, so they wanted me to take tap and ballet. So I took tap and ballet for like 8 weeks, and I absolutely hated it. I play 5 instruments, 4 or 5, I don't know. Saxophone, been playing saxophone since I was 9. Piano, been playing that on and off since I was like 10. Electric bass, been playing that since I was 16. Drums, been playing that since I was about 16, 17. And euphonium, I've been playing euphonium since I was like 14, 15, 9th grade. Whenever we didn't have a musician at church, I took over as choir director, and that was like the first time teaching. And then when I was in college, I I taught some high schools. I was choir director over at high school, and now I'm the choir director for my church. So I am a choir director. I didn't actually start singing until I was 19. I don't like loud music. Favorite genre is gospel. If I had to do a subgenre, I'd probably say urban gospel or worship and soul, however you classify it. When I'm depressed or when I'm not in a good mood, music that calms me down, Curtis Mayfield, anything by him, I would like that just mellows me out. My favorite singer will probably be Donny Hathaway. I never had a broken bone. The only surgeries I've had was to get my wisdom teeth removed when I was about 17, and to get stitches in my thumb. I don't know if you can see it, but you see that little line? Yeah, I sliced my thumb open when I was about 15. I had to get stitches. Attended North Carolina Central University. I graduated a couple years back with a degree in mass communications with a concentration of broadcasting and a minor in English. And I've edited a book. And so I do edit. I started out just proofreading papers in school to make extra money, but now I'm actually in the middle. And I edited a published book, and I'm in the process of editing a book right now. In school, I was actually a radio personality for the campus radio station, so that was cool. Taught me how to speak well and be mindful of stuff like that. My first car was a Pontiac 2001 Grand Prix. It was green, my favorite color. Did I say my favorite color is green? Yeah, I did. My first job was a pizza delivery person at Domino's. And ever since then, I hate driving. I can't stand to drive. First apartment was when I was 20. I had 2 roommates. They kicked us off campus. And it was in the hood. There was roaches all over the place. It was a shack. Like, it was very humble. Like, we thought we'd get an apartment, get some girls. We ain't taking no girls. I actually love to read. I don't consider myself a reader because it takes me forever to finish a book. But whenever you see me, I am in the middle of a book. I love to write. I write poetry. I'm in the middle of writing documenting some stuff that happened in my life or whatever. I actually grew up in a Baptist church, so if you absolutely have to put me in a denomination, I would be a Baptist because I do go to a Baptist church as of now. But coming out of school, I grew up in a Baptist church, and I didn't really consider myself in a denomination until like when I really got filled with the Holy Ghost and really started knowing what that means. Like, I'm a Christian, whatever, Because coming in school, I went to a Kojic church for 4 years. And then coming out of school, I went to a non-denominational church. So it's like a lot of different stuff floating around. I actually cut hair. Not licensed. I just cut my own hair. But I started cutting hair when I was about 19. And somebody took my hairline back. And I was like, forget this. And so I started cutting hair. Cut my own hair. People saw it. That was another way I made money while I was in school. When I was in high school, I was a candy striper. I was a junior volunteer. And so I worked in the hospital. I volunteered in the hospital for a little while. That was fun. I actually have 20/20 vision. So these are fake. But I always thought having glasses and braces was like the coolest thing in the world. And I was so mad. Not that I don't need braces. I mean, my teeth were pretty straight, but my mom wasn't having it. She was like, no, I'm not paying for you to have braces. You have a nice smile. And so I didn't ever have glasses or braces, but whenever I can get my hands on a pair of frames, I am rocking them. Like, I've probably been through about 10 or 12 frames. What else? I don't play video games. Never got into it. And I don't really watch TV. I'm a YouTube head, so I'm on YouTube all the time. But I don't watch TV. I'm not abreast on all the shows. Like, usually when y'all tweet about shows, I'm like, what is it? Huh? Like, I don't know. The only time I watch TV is to go to sleep, because I have to have TV on to go to sleep. Don't ask me why. Some people are just like that. So I usually just put on Adult Swim, watch Family Guy, go to sleep. So I guess by default, my favorite show would be Family Guy. But let me see. I don't wear boots. When I was in ninth grade, I was sick one day, and my mom bought me some Timberland boots, and I ended up falling because our school had stairs, and it was like during a class change, and I lost my footing on the stairs, and my boot got caught between some of the slats, and I ended up like thrusting my body into the floor like this, and like everybody saw it. You heard a thud, 5 seconds of silence and laughter, and that was the last time I wore boots, and I was like 13 at the time, so I haven't worn boots in like 10 years. Not planning on wearing boots. I love walking. I've been like that since I was a kid, riding bikes, but after, I outgrew my bike, I just started walking. So I can go outside and just walk 5 miles, and it's nothing to me. Like, I really enjoy doing it. So going to college and doing the class change thing wasn't hard for me. Let me see what else. I actually have a fear of giant lifelike pictures and like statues. So if you want to see Charles very quiet and very uneasy, like just bring me to like a wax museum or bring me to any type of museum. Like you're gonna see me kind of quiet because I just don't like that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think that's 50. Just know Miss Love Me.